Hi guys, welcome back to another video. My name is Chloe. If you're new here, hello and welcome to my channel. If you're not new, hello, welcome back to another video. Today what I'm going to be doing is documenting the 24-hour reading challenge because I've been wanting to do this for a while. And I have actually attempted to do it, I think, twice. But I just haven't been consistent and I haven't recorded my time. And I know that I read all of the time, so I have done this without keeping track, but that's not the point. The point here is to keep track of books that you'll read in a 24-hour period. Now, I know that some people will stay up and will do an all-nighter and they will read for a whole 24 hours, stopping obviously for toilet breaks and drink and food. But I'm not going to stay up for a whole 24 hours because I physically won't be able to cope. So, what I'm doing is I have a 24-hour timer on hand, and I'm going to be turning it on every time I read a book that I'm going to read. And if I finish that book, I'll do a video on it, obviously. I'll do a review. But then at the end, when the 24 hours is up, I'll do a 24-hour wrap up of what I read within that 24-hour period. It's the same thing as a normal 24-hour reading challenge. It's just this will probably be done over a few days. That equals up to 24 hours rather than 24 hours where I'm awake. It sounds complicated, but it is the 24-hour reading challenge, just in a way that would suit me. So I'm going to be documenting my journey, and the sun is currently on my face. This is my documentary of my 24-hour reading journey, and I will be adding footage of like my reading, what I'm currently reading. Countdown timer will be on, I think, at the beginning, and just any books that I read within that time will be documented in this video.
And the time begins now. So we just got a countdown timer on and we're just going to start reading The Bride, or Bride by Ali Hazelwood. That is how I'm going to start the challenge. So I really enjoyed this book. I thought that I liked the creativity of it. I liked the characters and I did like the storyline of the book. And here is me sped up reading it, because I thought that it would be cool to add some of me reading books in this video. Okay, so the next book that I read for this challenge is Crown of Midnight. And it was a bit hit and miss, I think, but I definitely did like Crown of Midnight better than Throne of Glass. And so, yeah. Sorry, I've got a timer that counts back rather than counts up. So the next book here is Everything, Everything, which I really enjoyed. It's only small, but it's got little animations in it, and it just, it's just a great storyline. It's definitely got a couple of plot twists, and that cover is just so cute. I really want to watch the film. So now we're just counting down. There's about 13 hours in at this point. So there's Wings of Starlight. I really enjoyed this book. I think I rated it a 5-star. Here's another video of me sped up reading because I wanted to include more footage of me reading a book, and I'm working through chapter 4 there. So I have only just started that book at this point, and it's just so sad. Okay, so the next book that I read was The Inmate by Freida McFadden. There's not really much to say about that. And this book is Filthy Rich Vampire by Geneva Lee. I really, really love that book. And it just, you know, I really enjoyed the book. I rated it a 5-star. I cannot wait to read book 2, but I'm not going to read book 2 at the moment because I have some other things to read. But here is a video of me at the beach reading some of Filthy Rich Vampire. And it was difficult because it was windy, but I managed to read some at the beach. Okay, so this picture of me rating it 5 stars. So at this point, we're quite far through the 24-hour reading challenge. This book is Promise Me Not by Megan Brandy. Now this book I have tried to click with, but I haven't been able to click with. And so I rated it a 3-star because I didn't manage to click with it at all. But I did complete the book. It just took me a lot of time. So there was a lot of footage of me reading Promise Me Not because of how long it took me to read. And here is a video sped up of me reading Promise Me Not because I thought that I would include a reading video of me reading this book. So yeah, you just see me reading that book on the living room floor. Which at this point I'm over halfway through. I think I'm nearly done by this point, but I can't tell. From this angle, I can't tell. But I think that I'm nearly done by this point because it looks like there's not many pages left to read. Yeah, from this picture I can definitely see that there's I'm over halfway through. And I think I'm nearly done. But yeah, overall I didn't really click with this book. I wasn't a fan of the female main character. It just wasn't one of Megan Brandy's best books in my opinion. So here we go, we got an hour and a half left of my challenge. And I'm still reading Promise Me Not. And I rated it 3-star, I did finish it.
Hey guys, just wanted to say thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate you being here. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you haven't already. If you choose to, you don't have to. And I'm just thankful that you made it this far through the video. So I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.